Hey guys, Intoxicated Gamer here with a sobering message about Incursions. Are you ready? Incursions aren't going to completely suck anymore. Actually, that's not fair because Kabam already updated the rewards a while back and made it so that there's 5-star shards and 6-star shards at the top levels. They increased the amount of artifacts you were getting for Incursions, crystals, that kind of stuff. So they already made them so that they don't suck. And a lot of members of the community have had a good time doing tournaments with them. There's been some different community tournaments that were put on by different members of the community. I know that 4Loki does their own ones in their alliance, and then there are some bigger ones. I think DAP's got one going on right now. Ghost Dog it was hosting one. So there's been some good Incursions tournaments and some gameplay going on. It's been fun to watch YouTubers and MCOCers go ahead and go through those tournaments and have a good time. But we all agreed pretty much that the rewards could still be a little bit better for the time that you invest. And today I got home after walking my dog and saw messages from my alliance mates that there's going to be an update to the Incursions crystals. So we're going to take a look at that right now. Take a look at the forum post and see what it says. So start out. Summoners. Once again, we're going to see some exciting updates to Incursions. The following updates should give Ultron's domain a refresh. As of Monday, March 8th, 2021, so next Monday, we'll be launching our Incursions version 1.2. They're introducing some new hacks here. Strategic movement, so activating evade or dexterity grants an unblockable charge and a fury charge, both granting no effect themselves. Any attack consumes one unblockable charge to become unblockable. Basic attacks convert to all fury charges into fury buffs, lasting 0.5 seconds and increasing attack by 200%. So if you have an auto-evading character, that's going to work out pretty well. Or if you're just dexing and you charge back in, you're going to get a nice fury to go along with the crit, if you have the dexterity mastery unlocked. Toxic advance, heavy attacks, unstoppable or unblockable attacks have 50% chance to grant an armor up buff, giving 1000 armor rating and lasting 15 seconds. And blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. Rewards updates, Sig Stones. That's the big story here, guys. That's the big story. Now, okay, we do care about all those other things, and there is some stuff that I'm going to talk about, and we'll go over it. But the main thing here, to cut to the chase, is that they're adding in 6-star signature stone crystals. Now, it would be more fun if these were generic ones. That would be awesome. But for getting to Zone 10, you're going to get 5 6-star signature stone crystals. That adds up, because currently the only source of getting those 6-star Sig Stones in the game is either completing Abyss of Legends, or act content, or the monthly Cavalier event quest, and you only get 10 of them. From this, if you can get to Zone 10, you're going to get half as many, and it's not that difficult to get to Zone 10 in the Incursions. It can be a little tricky. It's not going to be for everyone, but that's not that bad to get 5 of them. If you get to Zone 15, you're going to get 10, so a total of 15. And if you can get to Zone 20, you're going to get 36-star Sigstone crystals every month. That is a huge rewards buff. People like the free-to-play players, Brian Grant and so forth, are going to be extremely excited about this change, I would imagine. And it's going to make it much more competitive and much more interesting part of the game. Because people who are at the end game, people who are in alliances where their prestige matters, this is going to be a huge game changer, and it's going to make people want to do Incursions. Now, what does that mean for most of the community? Not a lot. Most of the community shouldn't really care about prestige that much, and it's not that big a deal. But for people who are in higher tier alliance quest and higher tier alliances in general, this is going to be a huge game changer, because it means there's a way to get signature stones without buying them. So that's going to be huge. As far as the other buffs and changes go, they do have a lot of different new hacks here, so that'll be fun. We have, I don't know, random different things. Unflinching damage, unstoppable or unblockable attacks gain 50% attack. Cool. There's lots of champions who go unblockable or unstoppable who you might actually want to use. Say, the Mole Goat. He's probably going to be pretty fun in Incursions, I'd imagine, after his buff. Buff reinforcement, armor up. Armor buff are 50% more potent. That could work well for Civil Warrior or Angela or Hulkbuster, all sorts of champions. All sorts of different things that we have here. There's been some hack retuning, so existing ones like Impact Purge are going to get a bit of a change. Pyrokinetics and Lightning Fist, these things are going to get a little bit of a change. And then here's another big important part with the reward updates. that shard rewards from top zone rewards in zones 1 and 2 from each sector have increased to match the zone 3 output. So that'll be helpful when you're earlier on in the game. And in the store changes, the maximum artifacts that you can hold have been increased to 125,000. That's a big deal. That means you can save for new incursion crystals if you want to, and you don't have to buy them just because you're about to run out of room in your storage. I think right now the cap is 45,000. Somebody can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's going to be a big change as well, and that will help out hoarders and people who are sitting around, because maybe you have all the champions who are in a current crystal and you want to wait and see what the next batch of crystals is going to be. That'll give you the time and the space to do that. So they also are saying they're adding in some new champions. These new champions have been added to each sector. Note encounter appearance and spawn percentages may change from sector to sector. Airwalker, Immortal Hulk, Psychoman, Apocalypse. There's some in there who are going to be kind of a pain, but let's just face it. Once you get to high enough rounds in zone 7 or zone 8, they're going to have so much attack that you can't take blocked hits anyways. It doesn't really matter who the opponent is. You're going to have to figure out a way to get through it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to pop out a little video about this because I'm pretty excited about it. I've done some incursions. I did one tournament with Captain Bay that was super fun. We never got that high. We never made it to room 15 even. And this is going to give us a reason to actually push that high. This might give you a reason to actually spend units on the incursions. Although, I mean, obviously you're going to want to avoid that when possible. This could give you a reason to use boosts. This makes things so much more exciting. And the community was already having a good time, coming up with their own tournaments and coming up with their own reasons to play this game mode. And this is just going to give people even more. So, yay. Cheers. Good on Kabam. Hopefully you guys play the incursions. Let me know what you think about the changes in the comments below. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.